Hello, my magical friends. It is TLC, our Tuesday live chat. That's a weird new notification from Facebook. We'll close that down. So new, strange notifications, but none of these like borders for Christmas or any holiday except for Valentine's Day. It looks like there's a bunch of hearts. There's flamingos, but nothing to deck the halls with for the Christmas holiday. Just an interesting point of view. Welcome everyone. So grateful that you are here. It's Tuesday live chat, so it's our TLC. And I am Dr. Andy Harper. I play with dogs as a certified animal chiropractor in Colorado. I play with the tools and processes of consciousness with access consciousness. Oh no, I forgot my little gizmo. Oh, what we were going to talk about today. It's upstairs. Oh no. Okay. Oh, should I go run and get it? I don't know. I might go get it. And a fun new tool to play with the frequencies of our reality. So first off, let me check in with you guys. What's up in your world? And even if you are catching this on a replay, you can pop it down in the comments. Facebook will let me know, and we can maybe have a chat about that. But what's up in your world? Everybody ready for I hate that question, and then here I am like, you ready for the holidays? Not even sure what that means exactly. Ready for the holidays. Just go get it. You should go get it. I can't believe it's not in my pocket. All right, I'm gonna go get it. So you guys hang loose. Hang loose. I'll be right back. Okay. Hi, Neely. Now I'm mildly prepared for our TLC today. I got it. I brought it. Side note. Anybody have pet gates at their home? And have you seen the ones that you pull out and they slide and they're kind of meshy? Yeah, they suck. and they hold my animals. They contain the animals. My animals are actually very respectful of gates and barriers. What I don't like about them, and actually it's really cool that they wind up and kind of hide. You need 2, sometimes 3 hands to operate them. And when you're running around like a crazy woman, like I am most of the time, I don't have 2 hands to operate a gate, along with managing 4 dogs and blah, blah, blah. So that's my little side note on those. Just because that's what I was arguing with to get back down here was the gate, because, needed 2 hands. Okay, anyway. Squirrel. Anyway, hello everyone. Today, did anyone happen to listen to Dr. Andy's World Positive podcast on Friday? That would have been December 11th. I had my guest, she makes me smile because she's just, Gladys was on. Gladys Boza was with me, and we talked about frequencies. We talked about Healy. We added a little quantum energy, a little quantum physics into that talk. But she is hysterical, and her energy is always, you almost just want to like run up and squeeze her cheeks. And I just adore her. So if you haven't gone and haven't caught that podcast yet, you know, find it on your favorite platform that you usually do when you have a chance. It's a lot of fun. And she has some great stories on how this little guy, let's see if we can get the glare out of there, has changed her world. And she introduced me to Healy. It's Healy, it's Healy. Introduced me to Healy in August. There's Keisha, hello. And I gotta say that life has not been the same around the Harper Moody household for me or my animals. And what it does on a very, very simple level, there is a quantum sensor in here. Oh, it's itty bitty. It just, right? Actually, you may see it sometimes. Sometimes I forget to take it off. You know, it hangs, I hook it to me. You get this and you get some apps. And you know how much we all love our apps, right? So we also get some software. And it modulates your information field, your energetic field that's around each and every one of us. Yes, Keisha said such a good show. We were talking about it this morning and Keisha's like, I think it was one of my favorites from season 3. Might have just been one of my favorites. Because she was just so delightful. And she was, I'm going to rat her out a little bit here. She was so nervous and you couldn't tell at all. She did great. But I enjoy, you know, fast talkers, bubbly fast talkers. That's kind of my speed if you hadn't noticed. So, and I met Gladys years ago at an Access Consciousness horse class. And she is just hysterical. She just has this sense of humor that is just, it's just wonderful. So catch that show. But back to little Healy. It modulates your information field, your energetic field. And if you know anything about quantum physics, which I know less than that, actually probably not even that much, this is based on quantum physics, so there is some science behind it. There's actually data behind it on how changing your information field, your energetic field, your auras can impact your physical body. So if you are having signs and symptoms of stuff, you could possibly change it by running one of the many, many programs that Healy has to offer. It's also an FDA cleared device when using the electrodes for pain. Pretty nifty, because that's not always the easiest thing to get the FDA on board with these devices. So I'm not sure if I told my story on the show or not, because Gladys kind of took off and we just enjoyed her story so much. I don't know if I told mine, so I'm going to tell mine here, and then we're going to wrap it up with what else is going on in Dr. Sandy's world. And if you have any questions or anything that's up in your world, would love to hear from you too. So my standard poodle Jax, which everyone's probably sick and tired of hearing about, had a lot to show me during his lifetime with me. And one of the biggest things that he did show me was he chose to get sick. IMHA. Yes, because horses are magical and they rock and they know awesome people. So yes, horses, dogs. I think I've met everybody I hang out with through their animals at one point or another. That's, yeah. Yes, Neely. I love it. Jax chose to get sick. IMHA, immune-mediated hemolytic anemia, means his body was eating his own red blood cells. And my knowing, he chose to do this, but it was from a regularly scheduled vaccination program. So review if and when you need to vaccinate your animals, educate yourself. Okay, done with that today. So he's eating his own red blood cells. Okay, he's getting weaker, he's getting tired. I, being a bad pet parent, that's a judgment, thought he was now 7 and he was slowing down and blah, blah. And I think I finally had the vet out. I don't remember the details of this. Horse people are just cool people. Yes. Came over, drew some blood, run some blood work, and he didn't even get it into the centrifuge to spin it down because it was like water. And you should have some viscosity to your blood. It should be thick, right? It's kind of like oil thick. And his is sloshing around in this bottle. And he doesn't do anything more except tell me to go to the ER, which I did. Pack cell volume is kind of what you look at when you're dealing with IMHA as an easy reader as to where the blood cell, how much blood he actually has functioning in their bodies. And he was at 17. He should have been at 49. I missed it completely. And I always talk to pet parents, did you miss it or did they not tell you? So got him through that. Blood transfusions, did a lot of conventional stuff. Got him back up into like 45 and that pack cell volume. Doing okay. And almost 1 year to the date, he does this again. He just crashes on me. And I see him out in the yard licking dirt, which he had done previously, but I didn't pick up on the fact that that's called pica. People do it too. He was actually trying to get minerals that he didn't have because he had no blood. He was out in the backyard, and I'm like, that little shit. So off to the emergency vet we go again. This time he catches pneumonia while he gets his blood transfusions. He comes home. Okay. And in that next week that he's back home with me, 3 people mention this veterinarian's name, and he does what's called bioresonance. And I'm like, this name, okay, we'll go. We will go. I don't know what this is. We'll go. Muscle testing, energetic work, energetic medicine, love it. Let's go. Because what they told me when I left was, here he needs to be on essentially this chemo drug for the rest of his life, which will probably be about a year. And in my world, in my universe, that didn't work for me. Not gonna do it. So we make our appointment. We get out there a couple weeks later, whatever it was. And Jax is still pretty weak, and he's a good sport, and he's doing okay. And I get him out of the truck or car, whatever I was driving at the time, and he runs up the steps and smacks right into the glass door. He was so excited to get in here and do this work with this man that it was, I'm like, dude, you gotta hang on a second. We get in there. He runs up, says hi to his receptionist, says hi to him, and lays down on the bed. And the veterinarian looks at me, and I'm like, guess we're in the right place. And this was my first introduction to resonance or bioresonance. The machine he had was a Bicom machine, and he could energetically tap into Jax's frequencies of his information field. And when your frequencies are out of sort, your cells are not communicating. And he would use this and change those frequencies. Hence the cells start communicating. Hence possibly physical changes, symptoms, signs in the body can change too. What's the warning? What's the warning? Atypical results, or results not normal, or results something or other, blah, blah, blah. I've got to say for Jax and doing bioresonance, because 3 of these treatments, and we cured for my dog an incurable autoimmune disease. It was gone. Can't even tell you what the man exactly did. Don't care. It rocked. And he lived another 5.5 years. No, that was not Dr. Umlauf. I think I know who that is. Hi, Amber. They have the same machine at Pet Palace. And Dr. Haas is still there, I believe. Same machine, different. This was a different doctor. I think he might be retired at this point or close to it. I'm not positive. But yes, I don't know how many times we went 3 times. I know we went 3 times, and then we followed up like a visit a year for a couple of years, but it went away. It never came back. Dr. Haas is still practicing? Wow. I know, I'm sure. Keisha's sweet because she's heard that story a lot. She's very sweet. And so this now being available for every household to have, I didn't know because I didn't make it significant. This is what I've been asking for. So when Gladys sent me a message about this little gizmo, I'm like, yes, because the big machine is not economically viable to have in your house. And I love being in control because I'm a control freak of magnitude. That's right. He is working with Kim still. Huh. Yeah, so there's yes, Claire. Hi, Claire. How are you, Claire? Yes, there's doctors that do that on humans. Yeah, there are, and actually that's probably more prevalent. And this is for people. I use it. I may use it on my own animals, but this was for me. I like being a control freak. I like having something that I can modulate my energetic frequencies with every single day if I so choose. I love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I've been asking for it for about a decade, and it's showed up. That's, I wanted to introduce y'all, if you hadn't caught the podcast, or if this isn't interest to you, go catch the podcast. Dr. Andy's World, December 11th with Gladys. Claire, Claire says she's not I know you, Claire. But having, and what you can, and if you actually want to talk about it, let's set a time. We'll talk about it. I can show you how it works on your phone. I don't tell everybody I'm a control freak either. Maybe I tell everybody because it's true. We can talk about it. I can actually show you how it works on the phone. It's nifty. And you can run. Okay, got it, Claire. We will do that. That's awesome. And and you can look at it for your own animals, but what it is designed for the peoples. It's designed for the peoples. And there's programs in there for sleep and stress and anxiety and mental balance. There's one in there, 20 minutes, gets me out of a murderous rage faster than anything else. It's awesome. Because it happens occasionally. But that's in the mental balance. That's amazing. They have meridians. They have biobalancing programs, and then they have and that is microcurrents, and there's a resonance component like the big machine that this doctor had with Jax, and all of it, which is I think an itty bitty price tag and an itty bitty little thing, and it's amazing. And it did come out of Germany. Most of these machines do. The founder of our company is a quantum physicist and a monk. He's a pretty cool dude. He's kind of fun to listen to, heavy German accent, and just a lot of fun. So there's that. I'm not sure I think Keisha's laughing at me, which is nothing new either. Any other questions? Anything else up in your world? I know, kind of a different TLC today, huh? Ooh, I was a couple minutes late. Was having a lot of fun listening to my friend Simone Millicis. She has a Just Start membership that I belong to. And she was talking about expanding. So maybe I'll throw in a little reminder this holiday season. Expand out. Remember to expand out. What expansion can I be at this family dinner to create total ease? What expansion can I be to bring me money with total ease? Go into expansion. What if we did more expansion than contraction? And she was talking about compression today, which is a new term out of Access. And you don't listen to something in Access Consciousness for a week and you like miss a decade. It's amazing that way. It's part of why I find it so interesting. But expand out, expand out, expand out, my friends, this holiday season. And what can that create? You're riding in the car, you're riding on a plane, you're standing in line. Expand out, expand out, expand out. And nobody has to know you're that different. And oh yeah, let's give up normal. I think that's no more normal. Nothing's ever normal. What if nothing's actually ever normal? And what if it's actually an unkindness to call anything normal? She was also talking about that, and I thought that was really cool. So maybe we'll do a whole TLC on normal. Anything else? Okay, let's see what's coming up. Miss Keisha will help me if I forget anything. Next Tuesday, TLC at 4 p.m. right here on this page. And yes, hooray, no more normal. Hashtag no more normal. That's kind of hard to share. Next Tuesday is our December mastery class. What do you know? Standing in your knowing. Not quite sure what the title is, but that's the topic. And so that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to get on Zoom together. You're going to bring your questions. We're going to have a conversation and interact. Yes, in autumn, yes. And we're going to talk about standing in your knowing. What do you know that nobody else knows? I think we're just going to keep having this conversation. I think I'm going to just keep beating you over the head. What do you know? What if you do know? Yes, what if you, that's the actual title. What if you do know? What do you know that nobody else knows? What is it that will allow you to stand in your knowing no matter what it looks like, and no matter what is going on around you? All right, cool. Done with normal. Yeah, no new normal. What the fuck is new normal? Doesn't even make any sense. What else is possible now? Love that. Thank you. Keisha is answering Sarah. Yes, we for that mastery class, it is free. We hang out for about an hour, maybe a little longer. But you do need to register, and that is drandysworld.com/magic, and you can register there. And then you'll get an email with the Zoom link, I don't know, a couple hours before we go live. 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, December 22nd, so next Tuesday. Along with our TLC, 4 p.m. next Tuesday. And this Friday on Dr. Andy's World Positive Podcast. It's a mouthful. Someone should rethink that. Anyway, Dr. Andy's World on the podcast this Friday. My dear, one of my BFFs. Like, I kind of like to think of this woman and I kind of grew up together. We didn't as kids, but we met at, about 30, and now we're not. And things have dramatically changed in both of our lives, and we have had each other's backs that whole time. And I am graced with her presence on my show on Friday, this Friday, the 18th. Out creating your stories with my guest, friend, coach, mentor, Autumn Shields. And so we're going to talk about your stories and your situations and how your situations live up to your stories that keep you trapped. So that was a fun show. Check that out. 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time on Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, or your favorite podcast platform after that. Awesome. Mastery, TLC, podcast. Am I good, Keisha? I think we're good. I think I hit it all. All right. So we have one more before I think it's actually Hanukkah right now, so happy Hanukkah. I think I noticed that. Right before Christmas, we'll have another chat. But until then, remember, my magical, magical friends, expand out. As big as the world, as big as the universe, beyond those planets. My gift. Oh, geez Louise. That would be good, huh? I don't know exactly what I would do without Keisha. So peeps just need to get on your list. Okay, wait, what gift? I'm waiting for her to answer me because I'm like, oh my. The Animal Magic? Yes. And if you're not on my email list, you need to get on the email list. You can also do that at drandysworld.com, and actually that homepage will pop up. Rams remote. Okay. Acronyms and Andy. So yes, remote animal magic session. Yes. So if you're not on the email list, get on the email list. And you can head over to, I bet Keisha will even put the link in here, I bet. But if you're not getting emails from me kind of announcing these TLCs, or this is the first time you caught me, head over to drandysworld.com, and actually the pop-up, there's a free gift, and you can sign up there with your email. Or I'm sure Keisha will put the link down in the comments somewhere or something, because, well, she's awesome. Yes, remote animal magic sessions. They are free right now until December 31st, 12 p.m. on the 31st. Yes, the one in the email. Yes, Amber. Amber's on the email list. Yes, that one. They're free. They're remote. They're really, really cool. It is me tapping into your animal, tapping into oneness and consciousness, and see what we can shift and change with total ease and magic and miracles. That's all I'm going to say about that. And then after, if you grab your link, just grab the link, grab your code. I don't know where you're going to sign up for anything. Okay, if you sign up for anything, you'll receive the link for Dr. Andy's gift in your next email. Yes. Oh my goodness. Is anybody else following this? Because I'm having a rough time. Sorry, you guys. Yes, if you grab your link, you have 90 days to book that session. But that link goes away by the 1st of January. And then we have something else coming up for you in January. And then we have some more stuff coming up February, March. We got lots cooking. All right, my wonderful, magical friends. Thank you for making it through with me today. Always so grateful that you come and join me live for my TLCs. I hope you enjoyed this. Claire, I'll text you. And we'll go from there. All right, until next time, my magical friends, how much fun can you have? And how much fun can you have with your animals? Mwah. Bye-bye.